All right. Good afternoon, everybody. I will call to order the meeting of the statewide substance use response working group for July 8th, 2026 at 2 p.m. Let's have the roll call, please.
Okay. Rob Banghart.
Here.
Chelsea Cheatham. Noelle Chonet. Stephanie Cook. Assemblymember Edgeworth. John Firestone.
I'm here.
Attorney General Ford.
Here.
Assemblymember Goulding. Peter Handy.
Present.
Nicole Hicks. Shayla Holmes.
Present.
Jessica Johnson. Stacy Lance.
Present.
Giuseppe Mandel.
Present.
Kyra Morgan. Senator Dina Neal. Wendy Nelson.
Present.
Rosa O'Bannon.
Present.
Dr. Jose Maria Partida Corona. Christine Payson.
Here.
Bud Shaw. Steve Shell.
Here.
Senator Jeff Stone. I'm going to return to the top of the order, Attorney General Ford. I do see that Stephanie Cook has joined.
Yes, here.
And thank you. And Jessica Johnson.
Present.
And by my count, we have 13 members present and 12 were needed for a quorum. So we have a full quorum for our meeting.
Wonderful. Then let's proceed. If a member must depart a meeting prior to adjournment for any reason, please formally announce your departure for the record to ensure accurate minutes and to allow the chair to confirm that a quorum remains in accordance with the Nevada Open Meetings Law. With that, we'll move on to agenda item number 2, public comment. Members of the public joining by the phone are not able to view information shared in the chat, so please do not use the chat for any items other than technical support, as this becomes part of the public record. Exercise caution with links which may appear in any meeting chat, as they could be malicious. But with that, we'll open a public comment for 3 minutes per individual. Do we have anyone here for public comment? Yes, ma'am. Dr. Kearns.
Hi, Terry Kearns for the record. I just wanted to highlight something that has come up that Stephanie Cook brought to our attention, that the US DEA submitted a press release that they are temporarily scheduling 7-OH and related substances to protect public safety. So this relates to the response subcommittee's recommendation about kratom. In our recommendation, we did include natural occurring, and the DEA's press release does not include natural occurring. So it shouldn't affect our recommendation, but I know that my understanding from the Board of Pharmacy, if something is scheduled as a Schedule 1 federally, they follow what's done federally.
Got it. Any other public comment?
General Ford. Mark. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, give me a second, Mark. Give me a second, Mark. Let me have Giuseppe go, then I'll come to you, Mark.
Giuseppe Mandel for the record. I just want to thank everybody for coming in, especially the Attorney General, who shows a true commitment to the cause, especially during a campaign for governor. So definitely appreciating taking the time out. It means a lot. And obviously it's already the right ears are hearing some of the voice of the public of search. So thank you.
Thanks, Giuseppe. Mark Kruger.
Yes, I just wanted to highlight that it doesn't appear that the record function has been enabled. I don't know if that's it's being recorded on one of the sites, but I just wanted to, in case that needed to be done.
Thanks, Mark. We're seeing it on our end that it says it is recording to the cloud. Do other folks see that? Yes. Okay.
One other does, one does not. But as long as you believe it's being recorded to the cloud, we will take your report. Thanks, Mark. Good looking out. Any other public comment up north by chance?
We have no members of the of the public here in Carson.
Thank you. And how about on the screen? Anyone for public comment? Oh, I forgot to say this part. If you're dialing in from the telephone, dial 669-444-9171. When prompted, enter the webinar 874-4950-7943. Then enter the meeting passcode 168375 and press 6 so we can prompt you to unmute. Do we have anyone online or on the phone for public comment?
I don't see anyone with their hand raised indicating they wish to make public comment.
Very good. Thank you. We'll move on to agenda item number 3, a review and approval of our minutes from our June 10th. I said Juneteenth. I meant June 10th, 2026 SURG meeting. To maintain a public record, please state your name and specific motion you're making in this regard. But they've been distributed. Please take a look at those. And if there are no corrections, I will entertain a motion to accept these minutes.
This is Wendy Nelson. I so motion to approve the June 10th, 2026 SURG meeting minutes.
Thank you. I have a motion. Can I get a second?
Giuseppe Mandel, second.
So moving and probably seconded that we approve the minutes of our June 10th, 2026 meeting. Any discussion? Hearing and saying none, all in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
Any opposed? Say nay. Motion carries. Thanks so much. Moving on to the next agenda item, number 4, for review and possible action, a review and approval of our 2026 annual report. We're going to have each section reviewed. And again, to maintain the public record, please state your name and specify any motion that you decide to make in this regard. Crystal, I'll kick it to you.
Thank you, Chair Ford. So this probably feels like something you've done a lot lately because at the last meeting you reviewed a template to approve that. And we also had the progress report this year that was approved. This is now the new time period on which the SURG will be reporting. So this report is due August 1st. And I'm just going to walk through a couple sections and note on the first page, and this also appears on page 5, something that changed from the previous review you did in June was just to more broadly describe what the SURG does. So you can see that quoted section, comprehensively review aspects of substance misuse and substance use. That previously had one aspect of what the SURG was required to do, and we have made sure that it encompasses more. So like I said, you'll see that again on page 5. The other thing that I would note that starts here in the executive summary and carries throughout is that recommendations are now listed in the ranked order as revised at the June meeting where applicable. So we didn't revise all of those recommendations, but some were revised in June. And so you may want to take particular note of those.
Crystal, I'm so sorry to interrupt before you continue. I just wanted to note for the record that member Hicks has joined.
Great, thank you.
And she did join about 3 minutes ago. I didn't want to interrupt. I apologize.
Thanks.
Thank you. Okay, I will continue on page 9. You'll see the last paragraph there talks about what occurred at the June meeting. So you reviewed your ranked recommendations and members were able to approve recommendations as is, approve with changes, or express dissent. We had all of that occur at the June meeting. So what you see here in this report does capture that. And recommendations receiving a majority support through the formal voting process were approved and have been included as the final recommendations throughout. The next page, and I know we're jumping around to this, so in your own review of it, if you want us to go back to something, we definitely will take the time to do that. Pages 13 through 30 provide more detail on the background and justification for each recommendation as it was received and revised throughout the recommendations process that each subcommittee goes through. So that is a lot of the meat of the report itself. and a lot of the work that you all put in over the last year. The next section I just wanted to call attention to is page 31 that lists the appendices. You can see Appendix A, B, and C. All of the content for that came from information submitted by members as the recommendations process ensued throughout the year. So that information should be familiar to you. It's all really helpful to audiences for the report, as well as to members when you pick your work back up in September to think about new recommendations and which target populations or legislative components of the legislation that need to still be addressed. Then I wanted to call attention to Appendix D, status of 2024 recommendations. This represents a lot of work that is done by DPBH, so the Division of Public Behavioral Health, the Division of Child and Family Services, the Fund for Healthy Nevada, the Fund for Resilient Nevada, and the Nevada Health Authority, otherwise known as Nevada Medicaid, to provide the SURG with action items that they are taking related to recommendations. So I wanted to note their work and contributions to this report and also make a suggestion for members' consideration. If you see here in the description for that appendix, it says this table provides updates on recommendations included in the 2024 annual report, which immediately preceded this 2025-26 annual report. We stated it that way because we wanted to make sure readers understood why we were looking back at 2024 recommendations, but we don't think that's actually exactly how we should state that. So I would propose for consideration in approving the report that be revised to say, this table provides updates on recommendations included in the 2024 report, which was the most recent annual report to include recommendations. Because if you remember, the one you approved in January was technically an annual report. We've been thinking of it more as a progress report because it did not include those recommendations. And I would also I know I just put a lot out in there, but I also would note that member Kyra Morgan has joined.
Thanks, Kyra.
So that is my review of the report with one suggestion for revision. But I would also ask if members had anything else they wanted us to return to as we're reviewing the report, or any comments or questions. And you can see on the screen the recommended language for Appendix D.
So I have no comments except to say great work, everybody. And when the time is right, I will entertain a motion to adopt this as approved. As amended. And I will also note, as we discuss this, that pursuant to the very first recommendation to support a bill draft request, my office, the AGO, will in fact reserve a bill draft request to accommodate the very first prevention recommendation here. So note that for me, Dr. Kearns, and we will let the team know that's working on this for me, that we will submit this on behalf of the SURG committee. With that, any further comments before I accept a motion to, I think my motion is to accept this as approved. As amended.
This is
Now I
Shayla
will
Holmes. I'll make a
accept-
motion to approve this report as amended and presented.
Thanks, Shayla. Can I get a second?
Robert Banghart, second.
Thank you, Robert. It's been moved and properly seconded that we accept this report as amended and presented. Any further discussion? Hearing and seeing none, all in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Good, you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Good, aye.
Okay. All right. Any opposed, say nay. All right. Motion carries unanimously. Again, great work, everybody. So proud of y'all and so proud of us. This is a great report that's going to hopefully make some splash. So very good. Moving on to the next agenda item, number 5, to discuss our annual report distribution. Dr. Kearns, I'm kicking it to you.
Thank you. Terry Kearns for the record. Just to note to everyone that per the legislation for the SURG, the report is provided to the governor, to the AG, to the Advisory Commission on the Administration of Justice, And since this is an even-numbered year, the Legislative Committee on Healthcare and the Interim Finance Committee. And I would note that the SURG has been asked to provide a copy of our approved 2025-26 annual report for the August 11th meeting of the Joint Interim Standing Committee on Health and Human Services. And in the past, we've had recommendations from SURG members that the report also be shared with the regional behavioral health policy boards, the prevention coalitions, all funded cities and counties in the One Nevada Agreement, the Clark County Opioid Task Force, the Southern Nevada Opioid Advisory Council, also known as the SNOAC, the Nevada Psychiatric Association, the Nevada Hospital Association, the Nursing Association, Social Work Board Association, school boards, the Nevada Sheriffs and Chiefs Association, Behavioral Health Association of Nevada, and that the Attorney General Office either host a press conference or issue a press release about the annual report. I would say that those are all recommendations which I would like to fulfill. I don't have necessarily all of the representatives for those groups, so I would ask if you've made that recommendation, please let me know who I need to send that to for you as a SURG member.
Well, fantastic. Mark, I'm going to enlist you, please, to help her with the One Nevada Agreement distribution. If you're still, are you still on, Mark Kruger?
Yes, I am, and I can do that.
Thank you. Thank you. And to Dr. Kearns' point, if you made the recommendation to distribute these to other entities, please get with her to help her find the right contact person. I would say Nevada Sheriffs and Chiefs internally. Terry, you can talk to to Chief Bowen, investigations. Others I am not clear on. The AG will, in fact, either host a press conference or issue a press release or both. So stay tuned for that. And obviously, if it's a press conference, we would ask any of the members who would like to attend with us to appear. We'll have it here at the office if we do it, but we'll certainly issue a press release to talk about the great work this committee continues to do year after year.
If I can highlight,
Yes, ma'am.
Terry Kearns again, I do have the Regional Behavioral Health Policy Board contact, Prevention Coalition's contacts, Clark County Opioid Task Force contact, and the SNOAC contacts. It's all those other ones that I would need contacts for.
Okay. Comments, questions, concerns, complaints, compliments? I'll
Chair
compliment you,
Ford,
Terry.
I would note that, oh, sorry.
Go ahead. Yes, go ahead.
I was just going to note that Dr. Jose Maria Potita Corona has joined our meeting at around 2:16. And then
sir.
that member Johnson has her hand raised.
Oh, okay. Member Johnson, what's your question?
Hi, thank you. Jessica Johnson for the record. I just wanted to echo Attorney General Ford's compliments to this group. I think this is a really comprehensive and incredible report. Grateful to be a part of the SURG. And Dr. Kearns, if there are any contacts in Southern Nevada that I can assist you with reaching out to, I'm happy to do so. Thank you.
Yeah, Dr. Johnson, if you know of any, I think she detailed the ones she had contacts for. So any of the other ones that are remaining, if you happen to know anybody in those arenas, I'm sure she would appreciate contact information for those. Okay. Other comments?
Chair Ford? Oh, sorry,
Yes.
Chair Ford, Crystal Duarte for the record again. I just wanted to note that for members, we will get a version of this report with that edit that was made and your signature distributed to members. So if you are willing to send it out, please wait for that version.
Yeah. Do you have an ETA on that, Crystal?
If you sign it today, while you're there, we will do a quick insert of your signature into the revision and we can get it out tomorrow to members.
All right. Consider it done. Okay, that's fantastic. Terry, can I put the onus on you to reach out to John and my comms team so we can talk about press conference and press release and whatnot? All right, John and Vicky would be the ones to contact. Okay. Okay. All right. Any other comments? Is this a motion? Nope, the discussion only. Thank you so much, Dr. Kearns. Appreciate that. We'll move on then to agenda item number 6. For possible action, review and consider items for our next meeting. Dr. Kearns?
Yes, thank you. Terry Kearns for the record. And looking forward into October would be the next meeting. We have an overview of open meeting law, which is, it says pending, but I think we have that finalized. Morbidity or mortality rates, and then a Fund for Resilient Nevada assessment prioritization. That's looking at being the presentations for the October meeting. For January, presentations from subject matter experts. It says crisis stabilization system, but I think we're looking more at the whole system from 988 through to the crisis stabilization centers. And then the final FRN assessment. Those are what we have. If anybody has any thoughts on anything they would like to see, please reach out and let me know. But currently, that's what we have.
I think, well, certainly by the time we have our next meeting, requirements for bill draft requests will, I think, have been submitted to the Legislative Council Bureau. And we may have a list out already. So we might want to consider scouring that to see if there are any that we should know about on the SURG committee that touch on what we do, and contemplate just a brief introduction, not a full conversation around those.
Okay.
So let's add that. And for that purpose, Terry, if you want to get with Mike Morton in our office,
Okay.
who's my legislative person on that, he can help you. I might be wrong on the dates, but I think our deadline to submit is September 1st. I would imagine soon after that is when we'll have a list of what's out there, at least by topic. Any other suggestions for now?
AG Horde, actually good for the record. Oh,
Yeah, no, I said after.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
I do see online Jose Maria Partida Corona.
Okay.
They have their hand
Okay.
raised. Yeah.
Dr. Partida Corona, go ahead. Dr. Partida Corona, if you can hear me, you can go ahead and come off mute and make your comments.
Their hand is no longer raised.
Okay, all right. If you change your mind, raise it again and we can get you off. For now, Mr. Mandel.
Giuseppe Mandel. And I don't know if this is the right thing for it, but I have been reaching out with some of the tribes out here recently. And I do know that Health and Human Services of the Paiute would like to get involved.
Huh, I like that. Might be worth a 15-minute overview from the tribal perspective on the issues that he wants to share from his perspective, his or her, his
Yes.
for his perspective. I like that. Well, yeah. So maybe you can connect with Giuseppe to get the contact, and like I said, 15 minutes or so. It didn't have to be a long, agenda item, but it's certainly worth us having a conversation around. On the screen, anybody have any other suggestions for this for October's meeting? October will be my last meeting on this committee in my capacity as Attorney General. So once we get the date, tell me so I can order some donuts or something. Well, if it's in the afternoon, I guess I gotta order something different, but maybe we do a breakfast meeting so we can get some bacon and eggs or something. Okay. If there are no other questions or comments on this particular agenda item, it says for possible action, but we don't need any action, right? We're good. All right, moving on then to agenda item number 7, public comment. We will give people 3 minutes if they'd like to chime in during public comment. Any comment on the screen?
There is a hand raised.
Okay, and that hand is?
Maddie Larson.
Maddie Larson, go ahead. Maddie, you can come off mute if you like and offer your public comment.
Hi, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Go ahead.
Great. Thanks so much. This is Maddie Larson for the record. I'm the Northern Regional Behavioral Health Coordinator, and I just wanted to take this great opportunity to let everyone know about the Northern Regional Behavioral Health Board BDR that we're looking at, because you guys are all experts in this world of substance use and mental health, and we're looking to add CPCs, clinical professional counselors, and marriage and family therapists to NRS to decertify mental health crisis holds. So we know that to make good policy, we need everyone to know about this and to talk about concerns and come to consensus. So if you guys have any thoughts about it, definitely reach out. We would love to have a conversation. Thanks for all this great work.
Thank you. Thanks, Maddie. Any others?
No.
Okay. Any comments down here? Anybody? Cool, cool. Well, great, everybody. Thanks so much. I will entertain a motion to adjourn. I heard Giuseppe whispering motion. All right. And I get a second from, I don't know. Who wants to give me a second? Y'all want to hang around?
JC
All
Lamb.
right, thank you.
Yep.
All right, I got a second and a third. All in favor say aye. All
Aye.
right, thanks, everybody. Y'all have a
Thank
great
you.
day.
Thank
You too.
you.
Bye-bye.